Dig it. It's Jason Chadwick with Premier Guitar, and we're backstage at the PRS booth. Here with Brian from PRS.
Hello.
And we are talking about two pieces of gear. We're going to talk about this guitar in a second.
Yep.
But first, we're going to talk about the new Mark Tremonti MT15.
It's obviously based off of the Archon platform. So Mark fell in love with the Archon and has been using those. He's voiced this a little differently, but it's still kind of based off of that idea. 2-channel amp, independent EQ controls for each channel. There's a push-pull on the clean channel on the treble to it's more than just a bright switch. It actually is a boost, a different voice. It almost kind of feels like 3 different channels because of it. Foot switchable between the lead and channel. That's my favorite feature. When you change the channels, there's no way to not know what channel you're on. Small footprint. It's 15 watts, but it is bone-crushingly loud for 15 watts. The clean channel stays clean when you push it. It's still a great pedal platform amp.
Sometimes the watts can be kind of deceiving in amps, Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on how efficient the power section is. It depends on the speaker. There's so many different places an amp can break up. But on the lead channel, there's tons of gain on tap, and I'll show you. It sounds great even at really low, bedroom volumes. And just briefly, I'll crank it for a second so you can also see how much headroom it really has. So it's even if you're playing good-sized stages, there is more than enough in this thing. Whether it's bedroom playing or gigging.
Let's hear some tones.
So on the clean channel, let's see. Let me reach down here. All right, so we've got the volume here about halfway up. But if I pull that boost out on the clean channel, you can hear it's substantial, much beefier. Especially with pickups like this, I love it. With Mark's guitar, there's the super high output pickups. I tend to leave that pushed in, but it's for a high gain platform amp. It's a super warm, great sounding clean channel. Beautiful sounding clean channel, great pedal platform. Lead channel is really where a lot of the magic happens on this. I've got the volume way down right now and the gain way down, but you can hear as I push the gain up, even at really reasonable around the house kind of volumes, still a lot of harmonic content. It doesn't feel anemic or kind of flat sounding. Even with a half power switch, you can jump down, and I feel with a half power switch, it gets some more sag in a cool way. If you want that vintage kind of sag, even if you're pushing the amp harder, you can pull that down and just get a different feel, responsiveness. With it up, it's still super tight. There, I just have it barely notched on, but I'm going to go up to maybe 2 or 3. That's insane for barely turned on. There's still a long way to go. Both gain and headroom. So I'll bring it back down volume wise, but push some gain some more. It's crushing. I'm gonna get everybody mad at me over here. But still, even with all that gain, I'll show you gets that clean breakup, really great on the lead channel. Lots of gain, but sounds awesome with low gain stuff too. I'm a vintage amp fan, really. I'm not much of a high gain player. I appreciate it, but I don't play a lot with high gain. And this thing is so easy to play and fun and forgiving, and such a easy amp for more than just metal, for sure. And great price point,
And what will be the price and availability on that?
$6.5. Yes. As far as when it's available, it's April. It's probably when it's
$650. Street.
Yeah. And 6L6 based. It comes with a little slip cover, 16 and 8 ohm taps in the back, so you can run a variety of cabinets. This thing to a 412 cabinet sounds incredible. And as far as the guitar,
Yeah. Now let's move over to the guitar, which is the new studio model.
Yep.
Here, so tell us a little bit. We have a hum single set up here.
Single. It's a limited run, so this is only available for a 3-month order window. So hum single, but you can see the Starla bridge pickup and the Type D pickups that you would find in the Vela. So these two out here are very similar to what you would find in a Vela setup with a center pickup, but a very different voice. A lot of it is the bridge. The steel trem sounds very different than that plate bridge with the brass saddles. Giving you the second position and fourth position sounds. Go back to the clean here. Like those classic second and fourth positions, you can also pull that out and do a single option. One other thing that's not traditional in the 5-way setup is in the center position. Instead of it being the middle pickup, center position, you're getting the outside 2 coils.
Oh, okay.
Or outside 2 pickups, so you can do these kind of grindy, like, country, spanky kind of things. As the studio name implies, it's meant to be super versatile, cover a lot of ground. This is $13.99, I believe, street, it's based on the studio platform. It's the all mahogany guitar. It's really the least expensive range of the U.S. built. The S2 studios are where it starts, and great guitar. I've had one of these out for a little while on some gigs, and it's a blast to play. I'm a single coil fan, and these to me are throaty, and they have all the character of a great single coil, a little bit fatter, but they're not barky like a P90. They really have that just thick, like a thick version of a classic single coil. These are, and I don't know when these hit the streets, but I think they're March. A birdie told me.
All right, so where can people go online to find out information about the new studio, the MT15, and everything else PRS is doing?
I would suggest PRSguitars.com. PRS is always a place that I start with. I also go to PremierGuitar.com often, because I'm a guitar player and I enjoy guitar geekery as much as the next of us. So
recognize each other.
Yes, we're working together, fighting the good fight.
All right, well, why don't you play us out with something, please?
I would.
All right.
Any requests? I'm kidding.
Well, careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
This is Jason Shadrick with Premier Guitar.